Hi everyone, welcome to GBE Reviews. I'm your host Joe, and today I'm going to be talking about the soundtrack to the anime Kekkai Sensen, or Blood Blockade Battlefront in English. So let's talk background. Kekkai Sensen's OST was released in July 2015. It features a staggering 40 tracks totaling over 100 minutes of music. There are multiple composers, performers, and lyricists, and it definitely shows in the variety on the album. As I mentioned earlier, there are 40 tracks in total on the OST. The overall length of each track varies, though most tracks are roughly 2 to 3 minutes each. I'd say overall, most of the songs are a good length, not too long to get bored, and not too short either. Variety is where this album really shines. Featuring everything from polka to hard rock, you get a great deal of variety. It would be difficult to cover each of the categories of music featured in this album in detail. Broadly, you have what I would consider epic orchestral music, emotional orchestral music, jazz, polka, rock, funk, R&B, several others. Whew. Man, there's a lot of variety in this album. Here's a brief preview of the album, broken down by some of the broad categories I just mentioned. Hopefully this gives you a good idea for how robust the album truly is. One of the worries you may have about an album this diverse is how high is the overall quality. The phrase that comes to my mind is a jack of all trades, master of none. But worry not, friends. I think most of the tracks are really high quality. My guess is having multiple composers, artists, and lyricists come together on the project definitely helped produce high quality music in so many different genres. One thing I will note is the majority of the soundtrack is done in English, but features Japanese artists. I personally find that adds an interesting flow to the lyrics, especially the more jazzy pieces, but I could see how some people would find that frustrating. Alright, so there's one particular song that I have to mention on its own, which is kind of funny because it's called On My Own. This is my personal favorite song on the OST, and features one of the most refreshing pieces of slow jazz I've heard in ages. The vocalist Ai Ninomiya is extremely talented. She's going to be featured in a Japanese iteration of Les Miserables in 2017, so she's definitely the real deal when it comes to vocal talent. As for the song itself, the vocal melody is catchy and the accompaniment is smooth and rich. It's surprisingly simple, which makes it so powerful. One thing I have to add though is the lyrics in English are a bit weird at times. They suffer from those odd verb conjugations you often see when Japanese people are writing English lyrics. It isn't terribly noticeable, especially because it's kind of a smooth jazz piece, but when you're listening to the lyrics, you're definitely going to get a little bit of that.
On my own seems a lot more wider. On my own, can it be a brand new start to live on my own? Cruising, baby, we have got to stop this cruising, 'cause it only takes us nowhere.
In summary, the OST to Kekkai Sensen is excellent. It offers an eclectic mix of music spanning many genres. It's a great soundtrack to put in the background when gaming, working, or just chilling out. Well, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you found this review helpful. If so, click like and subscribe for more content just like this. Also, don't forget to check out my anime and visual novel reviews as well. Thanks again, everyone. I'm your host, Joe, saying to you, Jeanne.
Oh, please don't let me die.